Welcome to our Mock Interview Pro Series, where today we're diving into the role of a pre-sales engineer. If you're gearing up for an interview in this dynamic field, you're in the right place. Let's jump right into our first question, focusing on your experience with teamwork. Could you share a time when you collaborated closely with a sales team to win a project? This question is designed to explore your teamwork skills and how you contribute to successful project outcomes. Here are a few points to help you structure your response. Select a project where working together was crucial. Emphasize your specific role and the tools or strategies you utilized. Showcase how your efforts directly influence the sales result. Use numbers to demonstrate success whenever possible. Discuss any challenges and how you overcame them as a team. Now, let's look at an example answer to give you a clearer idea.
In a previous position, I teamed up with the sales team on a significant client project. I was responsible for conducting technical demos to highlight our solution's potential. By aligning our product features with the client's needs, we addressed their concerns effectively and secured a $500,000 contract.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for pre-sales engineer. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a difficult technical challenge you encountered during a pre-sales engagement and how you tackled it. This question seeks to assess your problem-solving skills and technical expertise in high-pressure situations. Consider these strategies when formulating your answer. Identify a particular technical issue you dealt with. Explain the context of the pre-sales engagement. Detail the steps you took to diagnose the problem. Highlight the solution you implemented and the results. Show how your actions benefited both the client and the sales process. Here's an example answer to illustrate how you might respond.
During a pre-sales meeting, a client expressed doubts about our software's compatibility with their system. I thoroughly analyzed their setup, conducted compatibility tests, and devised a custom integration solution. This not only resolved their concerns, but also strengthened our relationship, leading to a successful sale.
Can you give an example of how you effectively communicated complex technical information to a non-technical client? This question evaluates your ability to translate technical jargon into understandable terms for clients who may not have a technical background. Here are some tips to help you craft your story. Recall a situation where you had to explain a technical concept. Use analogies or simple language tailored to the client's background. Check for understanding throughout your explanation. Mention any visuals or materials that helped clarify your points. Highlight any positive outcomes or feedback from the client. Let's explore an example answer to guide you.
In a meeting with a retail client, I used a grocery store analogy to explain our cloud-based solution, comparing data storage to shelf space. I engaged them with questions to ensure comprehension and followed up with an infographic that clearly illustrated the process. They appreciated the clarity and became confident in our solution.
Imagine a situation where a client raises significant objections about the cost of your solution. How would you address this in a meeting? This question tests your objection handling skills and your ability to communicate the value of your solution. Consider these pointers as you develop your response. Start by acknowledging the client's concern and showing empathy. Highlight the value and return on investment of your solution. Compare the cost with its benefits or alternatives. Be ready with case studies or examples to demonstrate savings. Engage the client to uncover any underlying concerns. Here's how you could frame your answer.
I would begin by acknowledging their cost concerns and expressing understanding. Then I'd emphasize the ROI of our solution by detailing its long-term savings and efficiencies. Finally, I'd invite them to discuss any specific cost concerns so we can collaboratively find a solution.
If you were working with a sales team that didn't fully grasp the technical viability of a solution, what steps would you take? This question aims to understand how you would bridge the gap between technical knowledge and sales strategy within a team. Here are some suggestions to guide your response. Assess the sales team's current technical knowledge. Provide training sessions that connect technical details with business benefits. Create visual aids or documentation to simplify complex ideas. Encourage questions and open dialogue during meetings. Share success stories or examples to demonstrate the solution's effectiveness. Now, let's consider an example response.
I would start by assessing the sales team's understanding of the technology. Following that, I'd organize tailored training sessions to bridge the gap between technical details and business outcomes. Visual aids and open discussions would also be part of the strategy to ensure clarity.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.